Hey Kim, so I'm super excited to dive into some new things and to go over some things that we need to focus on for the next few months. And I want to start by some of your food logs. So, great job sending those over, and great job with a lot of the accountability tasks because those are huge with making actual routine and changes with your habits. And that's what creates actual results and changes, is the things that we do most of the time and the things that we do every day. So that's an amazing job. Great job. So I want to go over some of your food logs. So I want you around 1,700 calories. I think that would be perfect for the amount of activity and movement that you do with your workouts and in your daily life outside of your workouts. So you need enough fuel, you need enough energy and calories also to build and sustain that muscle. And that muscle foundation is what changes our body composition and our metabolism. So you're typically at about half the protein that I want you at. From your food logs, I've realized that you're at about 50 to 70 grams. So I want you at about 130 grams. So say you had about 60 grams of protein in a day, that would be about 2 to 3 servings, because a serving of protein, depending on what it is about 15 to 30 grams per serving. So yogurts to chicken to egg whites, whatever it is, it's going to range from 15 to 30 grams per serving. So I want you aiming at about 6 servings in a day. And I usually had you at around aiming at 5, but I want you to aim at 6 servings of protein-dense items in a day. So that could be a yogurt, a protein bar, a protein shake, 2 servings of chicken, which is like 6-7 ounces or something. You know, it's like a big chicken breast. Or, egg white salad with, if you get the carton, they have the little cartons of egg whites, and literally like I think it's 3 teaspoons or 3 tablespoons of egg whites, which isn't a lot, is so much protein. So if you did even just that, adding that in your day, every day, and making it in different ways, it would add in like 30 grams of protein. It's so easy. But, sometimes the foods we eat will be repetitive, so we have to learn how to make them better and in different ways and get more creative with it. But I want you aiming at about 6 servings in a day. So pretty much with every meal, you're going to have protein. But let me dive in deeper. So I want you at around 1,700 calories. You're usually around like 1,200 calories. So that's really low. It's a low calorie bracket. You don't want your body getting used to that. And you don't want, you won't be able to build muscle with such a low calorie budget. So with a higher calorie budget, you'll be able to build that muscle and then lean out from the muscle that's being built. So your meals are good though. I love how you have like chicken and rice and your shakes. We just need to add in a couple more things in that day. So I'd say by about like 500-600 calories, I want you to basically add in another big meal in your day. Let's see. So the first day, or the first food log on here that you send me, an example of how to hit your macros would have been to add in a yogurt or a protein bar. And then you could have added in toast and 2 eggs for breakfast. And that would have gotten you higher calories in your day and higher protein, and you would have been great on your macros. Or you could have done just egg whites with toast, or But you could have done the whole egg as well, and then you would have been perfect. So even something so simple can allow you to hit your macros. But if we do these and show you like what you could have added into your meals for that day, you'll better understand and be able to do it. Instead of following like a strict meal plan, it's better to look at how you currently eat and what to add in. So for this day, you were at about 1,100 calories, super low calorie. So we want to be at around like 1,700. So your fats were really low and your protein was really low. Especially when you get in low calories and low fats, you don't have enough energy and it can throw off your hormones and you could have all these things happening, like snowballing from it. So what you could have done is also let me know what you have for breakfast and how long after you eat breakfast after you wake up. I want to know when you eat your breakfast. Yeah. Breakfast, lunch. Okay, yeah, I just want to know how long after waking that you eat breakfast. Okay, so you could have added in a shake and a yogurt in between meals, which would have added in 2 more servings of protein. And with your lunch this day, with the pasta salad and the roll and the popcorn, so that was mostly carbs and some fats. You could have added in like a meat, like some pork or some tuna. You could prep like a tuna salad or a chicken salad with egg whites in it and use the like mayo or mayonnaise or Greek yogurt as a base with any seasonings in it. That would have been really, really good. Yeah, that would have been perfect. You would have added more calories and more protein in your day. And with adding in other foods, you also get some fats with it as well. But be mindful with what foods are higher in lower fat, because on the food lists that I have for you, you'll see the foods broken down into proteins that are higher fat and lower fat and carbs that are higher and lower fat. So if you know that you've already been really close to hitting all your fats in the day, you've had higher fat meals, you wouldn't choose higher fat proteins to add in. So moving on. So you do a really great job with paperwork and the morning routine and sending in everything. But let's try to update your pictures and measurements every other week, because it's going to show you what's going on. If you're leaning out, if you're staying the same, because sometimes when we just look at ourselves every day, we don't realize the good and bad things that are happening. And then in pictures, we realize, oh, I am leaning out. My figure is changing. My body composition is changing, or the opposite. So it's also a good accountability tool as well. So let's update our pictures and measurements. And I'm going to tag you in the measurement. I'm going to tag you in the measurement sheet showing what to measure, just in case you can't find it or don't know how to do it. It'll show you exactly where to measure and what 4 things I want measured, and where to find it in the app. So these are some protein items, and I'm going to show some more in your next module, but I want to keep this module not too long. So the yogurts, the protein waters are good. I love those Kellogg protein bars. You have your shakes, but if you want to get different ones, these are really good. They're low fat and high protein, and they taste good. But yeah, I read your check-in, and I just want to go over a few things. Definitely fear holds us back, and it can completely stop us because we just don't do anything because we're just scared of failing. We're thinking that we're not going to be able to produce the results, and we kind of slow down and stop. But just remember, fear is within everybody. And fear is one of the things that does hold people back. But change that and rewire it into pushing you forward and break through the fear, push through the fear. You are you. You're capable, and your progress is what creates such amazing things over time. And little things, little efforts each week create such big progress over time. So great job using 12-pound dumbbells and changing that up. You're definitely going to build more muscle and feel more sore and work your body differently. Those can also be used for some lower back and bicep exercises. The longer lever your workouts are, like say your arms are out, like further away from your body doing a move, like going up and down, you'll want to use lighter weights. But things like a bicep curl, where your arms are close to your body, you can go heavier. So I would range from 8 to 12-pound dumbbells, and you'll be all good and not needing anything else. But yeah, I hope that helps. I'm going to send over, actually, I'm going to tag you in that measurement sheet in the group, and that's it. So let's work on adding in, I want to double your protein. So we're going to add in like 3 more servings of protein in a day. And I think that's going to be a game changer. So we're going to focus on that. So when I see your next food logs, I want to see that protein around 130 grams. And then I'm going to say, oh my gosh, we're going to make some big, big changes. So I'm excited. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll talk soon.